Alright, and welcome back to our XCOM 2 War of the Chosen playthrough. We're picking up right where we left off last time. We are going to go and hunt the hunter, essentially. We're going there right now. Unless a mission pops between the time I try to start this. We have not checked the black market in a while, I'm aware. To be quite honest, we need the intel so we can expand, so there's plenty of time to get some more stuff from the black market. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and kill the hunter, get that knocked out before he gets more powerful, and then we're going to start working on all the story stuff, as well as we'll be hitting black sites, which of course will also involve killing the rulers. And that will obviously be important. Okay, now, who is our highest willed soldier? 54, 63 for sure. Okay, so let's put 63 with our sharpshooter. We're going to need our ranger and our reaper for sure. We want our Templar, which we never actually paired with anybody. And then our Grenadier. I really should have done this pairing instead of the Skirmisher. That was a mistake. But we definitely want our Templar. Really, for the invert is the biggest thing, and her for her banish and her chance to just auto kill. Okay, so let's start with the Arashi. You're getting the where's my stuff here? Am I missing it? Oops, not that. I didn't put the barracks. I thought I just did that, but maybe not. Wraith, there it is. I was gonna say, I know something's wrong. Okay, by running the Wraith, can't be immune to mind control, but it should be okay at this point in the game. I would assume. Okay, you're going to get the other race suit. And of course, we're going to go blue screens because that's how we roll. You're going to get the disruptor rifle. So this you can see right here, burn chance plus health, 2 plus 1, 3, if we want to run that. But in this case, I think what we're going to do is, as usual, now this could be, well, let's see what we have in this chamber here. Dromedon, Purifier, Lancer, Elite Shield Bearer, Berserker, Chrysalid, Priest, Elite Trooper, Elite... There's actually not as much mechanical here, honestly. It might be better not to do that. If I give her blue screens... I'm so used to them having blue screens on pretty much everything, but I'm going to do Venom rounds. And ironically enough, I'm actually going to do... I'm going to do Dragon on her and just see if this affects her when she melees. I don't think it will. It does here, I'm pretty sure, but I don't think it does here, but not 100% sure on that, so... Okay. So we'll do that. I'd still like to get an additional slot on the Shadow Lance. That would be really useful. I will bring blue screen on her, so we at least have 2 people that can do some serious damage. And actually, yeah, there's an upgrade for this as well. So I know we're missing some things for sure. Do acid. I do blue screen on everybody, or on 3 people, then I have fire here and poison here. feel like that could work for this type of mission for sure. It shouldn't be. I mean, I doubt it'll be that hard considering where we're sitting with our. I mean, look at all these abilities. This is awesome. I love being able to see this with the mod that shows the abilities and the aim and all the health and the mobility and the dodge. It's really quite cool. Do I have? Conditioning is all I have. There is something you can get where you can just swap those out, but we can't do it yet. We still don't have it. Alright, we should be able to handle this no problem. So let's go ahead and let's pop in here. Let's do it. This is it. The last chosen. I would say, can we defeat him, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to be a problem at this point.
Squad green to deploy.
Hopefully we can do it in a timely manner. I think we can.
We're in position to end the chosen threat once and for all. Though I doubt it'll be easy. Advent isn't known for its forgiving nature, and we're setting out to destroy the last of the Elder's favorite.
I forgot to change our weapon.
Expect heavy resistance and stay focused. This is the moment we've all been waiting for.
Well, that was a mistake.
In one of these facilities, so we have to assume the chosen know we're here. That didn't stop us before, and it won't stop us today.
Oh, she at least got the weapon.
Locking on to the chosen.
She's got the wrong sword.
Uploading
Oh, well.
the coordinates now.
Understood.
That's
Move out.
disappointing.
I was hoping you might take a little longer to find this place. Things were just starting to get interesting between us. Now, you're already dead.
Oh, am I, Mr. Hunter? Am I really? I beg to differ. Yeah, that was an oversight. I should have swapped the sword, but oh well. There's nothing. I mean, I could load, but whatever. We'll figure this out.
Target is marked.
Ooh, that's scary.
A patrol is upwind.
We knew there'd be resistance today. You know what to do.
Well, that's a bit. It's a bit of an irritation. Right here in the first room, huh? Okay. They can't see me, so... They're very unlikely to run back here. Although I'd really prefer to be over here instead. No one else here is obviously cloaked, so the second anybody runs in, they're just gonna. This is part of what makes this a bit challenging. Is
I go where you tell me.
you know what?
Heading out.
See if this triggers. Of course it does. Okay, well, let's just deal with it now. It'll be fine. Hopefully. Did a pretty good job of splitting up there. Can't hit them all. Oh, there. Nope, that's not it. Okay. 84 and half, 83 and half. Well, that's really disappointing that I didn't bring the right sword. Like, really disappointing. That could potentially be our downfall, for sure. 93 can roll 9 to 11. Surely it won't roll 9, right? Yeah, she's got the fanfare. Wow, 95 in the back, huh? Again, 9 to 11. If I kill this guy, then that means my ranger can only go so far here. Let's hope this kills. I'm knowing my luck, it won't, but... Oh, yeah, no, we're just gonna miss a 93, so it seems...
Shot failed to connect.
That seems legit.
What's over there? I think you should see this. Check it before you get too close.
I will tear you apart.
This is just gonna be a test, because, I'm super happy about that, but...
I didn't make it through.
I could guarantee a hit. We got a real problem if this shield bearer starts up. Maybe blowing the cover was the better idea here. Because now we only have a couple of options. There's no way we're killing this guy, that's for sure. And this is the only thing I can see. I could do a run and gun. My only place to hide is right here, though. We're just going to see how this plays out, but I doubt I'm going to want to keep this, if I'm being quite honest. Because he's flanked. I mean, she's flanked. Do a rapid fire here and see what happens. That flipped one phase, but we still have to kill the other one.
I can handle that.
Okay, she has salvo. And now, well, the good news is I can do this. My Templar is immune. Do I do that? Oh, that's really kind of a weird placement. Okay, that hits all three of them. Blows the Reaper's cover, it looks like. Which means the only thing we really have to worry about is the purifier, and it won't let me fire. Okay, this shouldn't hurt my Templar. We'll see, but it will blow my Reaper's cover. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see, she didn't take any damage. She's fine. Oh, I moved. That's why. Okay, yeah. Well, whatever. Okay, you're on fire. Nothing I can do about that. Untouchable, that's even better.
I'm taking fire.
There goes the shields, but let's see if he can miss or hit. Blade Storm. Didn't kill because of the shield, which is unfortunate. Alright, now that's weird because she should have parried that.
In case you're wondering if I've left some surprises for you along the way, the answer is yes. Think of it as a warm-up before the main event.
Well, I could definitely get the kill there. have to deal with this guy for sure. What I'm thinking about here is how I want to approach.
No problem, boss.
I think that still gives me the flanking shot. It better, or I'm gonna be mad. Okay, good. Alright, done.
Well, how about that?
Implacable. Which essentially means I can, or I'm sorry, implacable and, does she have untouchable as well? She does. She had, so implacable and untouchable trigger at the same time. Yeah. So assuming that she hits, that would be a automatic kill here.
This world is ours!
The fact that she can just run through anything she wants to run through and not have any repercussions is pretty good. She got max, looks like she got max focus, so I don't need to go back and get that other one. So that's good. Okay, well, this certainly wasn't the cleanest we've ever done, as you could probably tell. But
I'm on it.
it's a win. I really wish I had brought the right sword. It's disappointing, but it was my own fault. I overlooked it. But we can recover.
Terminated.
I think we'll be fine.
Seems doable.
I'll get this loot. Hopefully it'll be something decent. Advanced laser sight, not great. Advanced conditioning will take, for sure.
Got your stuff here.
Okay.
No need to ask twice.
Like I said, that could have gone a lot better, but it didn't, so. And now I have to wait for this to dissipate. That's a bit of a problem. Well, I'm going to have no choice but to waste a bunch of turns until this dissipates, it would appear. I'm certainly not going to get her acid burn, so...
Come get some.
See, that just goes on Overwatch automatically. That's
I'd
really
like
a
to
good
say you're
ability.
walking into some sort of elaborate trap, but then I'd be lying. To be honest, I never thought anyone would ever walk into this place voluntarily.
Oh, good. It did dissipate. Okay. Well, that's good. All right. So let's do a quick save here. Again, that wasn't exactly what I had hoped for, but we should be okay. Okay. Do we want to check the north first, or do we want to go west? We're gonna have to kind of check it no matter what we do here. So.
I'm at your service.
Let's see if this if this reveals something. Then obviously we're just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So there is a room behind us. So let's check that first. Well, we obviously can't see. If it's like any other room, my guess is this is a door, what I'm thinking. But I can't see, so I guess I'm gonna have to come. I guess I'll just go there.
I'm on the move.
Yeah, that's what I figured it was gonna be. Okay. Meanwhile, what we can do is we could set up on this door without her and just see.
10-4. On my way.
Solid copy.
I see the path.
Basically kind of setting a like a trap here, but not really.
Solid copy. On Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Get an automatic Overwatch. That's pretty cool.
I suppose this is as good a time as any to start testing the defenses. I have to say, I'm rooting for you. These things aren't the best conversationalists.
Okay, so we're scouting with her, with Shadow, obviously. So there ain't much we can do
I know
other
where I
than
am needed.
can't open the door by ourselves. I mean, we can't go through the door.
Enemy in patrol.
Okay,
can
so
never
there,
escape
so there
my
is
sight.
a group over here. It's pretty small. We don't really need to worry about it because this is just like a dead-end room. Oops, that's definitely not what I want. And now that we've revealed them, we know they're in there. So I don't really need to deal with that, honestly, but
WotC says I am to obey.
it would appear there's nothing in here, and it looks like this door is open. Okay. Kind of would be nice to know how far I could go into this room, so I could just kind of try to save time. Let's just see if this, like looking into this room, we could absolutely trigger something. This is probably going to trigger. Maybe not.
Whatever you say. Will do.
Got it. Moving.
Kind of just playing it safe here,
Moving to position.
just so we can be inside the room.
Moving to Overwatch. My senses are keen. Moving to
Got it covered.
Overwatch.
Our buddies back here are walking. Are they going to walk into this
This
room?
game was a lot more fun when you followed the rules. Well, if you're not going to play nice, neither will I.
Dude, her movement is so ridiculous. That 20 movement just makes her be able to run so far. That's awesome. Wish I could get all my guys that much movement, but that's not going to happen. Alright, this could be a potential reveal. It doesn't look like it, though. Let's find out. Okay, well, looks like we're good to go.
Copy that. Move, move, move!
Do my best to try to keep people
Rolling
in
out.
cover here.
Got it, moving.
Those two in the back just aren't necessary unless they open the door. Okay, here we go. So this is the same thing except with a berserker. Well, that could have been worse, probably. Now they just opened the door down there, which means they could flank us. That's bad. That's probably why we should have killed them. I guess we'll find out if
I
that
should
bites us or
probably
not.
start going on and on now about how I will defeat you for the
No, we're
glory
good.
of the
We're
elders.
still fine.
But let's be real. I just like to kill things.
Okay, well, how do we handle this? Let's find out, shall we? One thing is absolutely sure, and that is that our Templar is most definitely going straight in. And actually, I wonder if this would be... Oh, look at this. What does this do? 9 to 15? Wow, this might be a great opportunity for this. It takes all my what am I trying to say? All my energy, all my focus is what it's called. If it kills 3 of these guys, I automatically get 3 back. So let's just see what happens, because this is a cool way to... Oops, that's not what I meant. I hit the wrong thing. There we go. Boom. Let's just see what happens. This will be cool. Oh my gosh. Glad I saved. It killed all 3 of them. Wow, that was awesome. That was a very cool display of how that could work properly. The downside being is there's a whole nother group. I hope they run to her, but of course they won't. Okay, well this changes things just a bit, does it not? I believe it does. Because she is wide open now. So the next thing I'd have to say is this. Might roll back here. Oops, no. Might need to load previous save. Okay, so I'll know that that one is where we're at. Okay, well. So no, do I even have cover there? No, I don't. So if I do this, 5-turn cooldown. Reaper is cool because you can keep chaining kills with your sword, and of course, had I brought the right sword, that would have been a lot better. But one thing is for sure, I might be able to get 2 kills just with her, and that might be worth it. We're gonna attempt it, see what happens. I mean, what's the worst that could happen at this point, right? First melee attack cannot miss. Each melee attack after that... Oh. Wait, what? Whatever. Let's just try it and see what happens. Oh, I still can't see the people I want to see. Well, that's disappointing, but okay.
Not too shabby.
This has a chance to miss, which is not ideal. I mean, a chance to do not 8. Okay, so that's good.
Impressed yet?
Transport portal directly ahead.
Thank
Updating
you.
coordinates now.
Got it.
Thank you
Let's
for
go.
interrupting me. Great. Can I control it? Thank you. 6 to 8. So you can see how Reaper is a really cool ability. And actually what's funny is I could potentially do a... Yeah, it's not very good odds, but I could do it. She's already going to have Implacable. Let's just roll the dice and see how she does. She won't kill this, though. Oh!
Did you see
Okay.
that one?
That is literally insane. The downside to this is if I go into this door and there are more, which is unlikely, whatever. Okay, burning because of the ammo she's using, I guess. Or no, that must have been the sword. Okay, well that already worked out really, really well for us. Yeah, I'd say that already worked out quite well, and we still have quite a few people. We took down 1, 2, 3, and almost killed the 4th. He might die just to burning, but even if he moves, she's going to kill him if she hits, which she should, hopefully. So that being said, now all we have to do is deal with Mr. Elite Priest here. I'm going to say that went really, really well, and I'm happy that I got that recorded because that shows Reaper in a pretty good light here. Alright, that said, what are we going to do to kill this priest? Think of Reaper and like Serial kind of as the same thing, except she doesn't move when she activates Serial. Whatever she can see and hit and kill, she just keeps going. So that's how the sniper version of that works, which is really devastating. Okay, so that. Oh, that's not great. I could do a couple of things. What's the cooldown on Fanfire? 4 turns. That's not bad. Okay, so we can do some. I think we can do some decent damage here. What ammo did I give her? I give her venom rounds. Okay.
I'm trusting you here.
Or him. Man. About $1 for every time I misgendered. Jeez. Okay, well, we're definitely going to do this. The only thing that's bringing our aim down is defense, and it's still 100%, so that's great. Let's do this. Ooh, it crit for 14. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, wait, you can go again? Okay, well then, never mind. I guess I'll just do that. Oh, dude, wow, double crits. Okay, well, you earned that. Well done.
I am trusting you.
I know where you are.
You know, I gotta tell you, that went significantly better than I was expecting. Quite good indeed.
Sure thing.
And he's dead, so I think we've essentially just beaten this one.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Watch, he'll immediately move. There's no way he won't. Oh my, okay. You had to prove me wrong, didn't you, buddy? Well, that's not gonna save you, but okay. Anybody else?
Let's not forget the sweet deal they cut us. I take you out, and this world is mine. Think of all the fun we'll have.
Feel the power of the Templars!
I have no idea why he would have thought putting the shield up would save him, but hey, you know what? That worked out fine. We had a little bit harder enemies in the chamber here, so that was cool. All right, well that's I say that's really good actually.
Rock and roll!
We'll reload, and
I
we'll
can
just
handle that.
do what we got to do here. Got to get everybody
I'm all over it.
as far as we can get them.
Moving out.
We literally have nothing to fear at this point, so.
I'll be there soon.
Other than the hunter himself, but I think you know how that goes. Don't think that'll be a problem. It can get a little tricky with him. It's going to take us a few turns to get to the platform here, but we're gonna use this to get all of our cooldowns done as well. Because now we do still technically have enemies, but we don't care about those two guys.
Imagine how bad you'd feel watching the Elders tear this world apart. I'm doing everyone a favor.
Running!
So we have three turns for Reaper.
No problem, boss.
I don't think anything else there is on cooldown.
10-4.
Got it.
I doubt Reaper will be needed in the final chamber. Oh, 3 turns on this too, so okay. So we will be kind of just wasting a couple of turns here.
On Overwatch.
And again, you know, I don't know why you wouldn't do this, honestly, but...
Oh, but I get it. You will do what is needed. You will never give up the fight, for you are XCOM, and you are going to die.
Locked and loaded.
Are we? Are we really? 2 and 2. Okay. Go ahead and reload her just normally.
We're green to go.
Okay. It would be really funny if those other 2 caught up with us.
I often wonder, Commander, if you told them what you saw in the Elder's Chamber. The truth of what's to come. No, you couldn't have. They'd be home screaming now if you did.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Alright, so now we
It's
should be ready to
times
go.
like these, I regret losing my humanity. The fear you are experiencing
back.
now must be so exhilarating. I almost
And Reaper's
wish we
back.
could switch places. Almost.
Alright, let's do this. Everybody's here. I don't know why it gives you this warning if everybody's on the platform, but...
We've
okay.
been here before. Brace for transport.
Alright. So we'll have at least 1 or 2 in the chamber right away that we want to expose before we run up to the main cutscene here. We'll do that first, and then I have a feeling we're going to absolutely destroy the hunter. I kind of feel sorry for him, honestly. Got a nice platform in the center, so that's good. Okay.
Get ready, people. You know what's coming next.
That's good. She carried her 3 in, it looks like. Her 3
Fight begins.
focus.
See you soon.
See you soon indeed, buddy. Okay, so let's go ahead and... You know what? We're just going to get rid of this right now. I'm just really impressed with that Reaper. And it sounds like it's playing my favorite music, which is, once we get back to it, pretty awesome. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely some of my favorite music right here.
My life is in your hands.
Hopefully that doesn't...
I will always fight.
Okay. Ooh, we got a Drominate. Yikes. Well, that ain't ideal, but we can make it work, probably. This chamber's longer, it seems like. It's got vantage points for him to hunt us as well, which obviously is not what we want, but... yeah, we're not going to be able to reach him unless they run to us. Go ahead and do what we got to do. See if we can get them to come close. Come on to me. Come on. Let's do this. Oh, you... Of course.
The shadows fail us.
Absolutely typical. Well, I can't see the other guys, so...
My strike surges forth.
obviously I'm going to kill the Viper first. So what I could do... that could be a Blade Storm trap. and hopefully we won't trigger. He's got really good cover there though, which is obviously a bit disappointing for us. I unfortunately can't see anything on my current position, so that's not great, but that can still work. Alright, well I'm definitely happy with that, so we'll go ahead and just do another save. I mean, potentially I could run and gun, but I'd really rather save that. I can't see anything from there. I really want my sniper to be up top though. Again, for obvious reasons, right? Well, I do have an 80% chance to hit here. Blue screens apparently don't do anything on the first phase, but the second it destroys. Maybe I'm better off coming up and trying to hit him with Gary here. Also has venom rounds. He's probably immune to that though. Very slim pickings for where I can go. I guess I'll go here for now. It's only a 60% chance. That's really not that great. Okay, well, it didn't poison him, which we expected.
On your order.
Probably should have started with her. Ugh, that's bad. I might have to hail the bullets this. I should have done that first, because then my other shot would have done way more. Okay, well I hate to use my 100% guarantee, but we need to kill this guy. So, and that also puts hollow targeting on him. She's already revealed, so it doesn't matter anyways. I'm gonna feel... That killed him? Oh, she must have executed. What? Okay. That's good news for us. Nope, she did not. That was some graphical glitch. Well, that's annoying, but okay. Superior stock's good. Anilarium core. We'll take that for sure. That's a bit irritating. I'm gonna be real with you. Like it's not there, then it is there. I would have put her on this side if I had known that, but oh well. Nothing I can do about it now, so. And now for some reason I can't even see him. Okay, well.
I'll take the high road.
That's gonna help. Why did the music stop? The game is glitching. That's really weird. I knew she was going to get the kill. It definitely wasn't an execute. She was going to get the kill regardless, but that guy has 2 phases, so I'm worried about triggering. I wish I could get a straight line here so I could see where this lines up. He's standing right here in this spot, so I'd have to be right there. I don't know if that's going to trigger or not. Let me just see if it... I don't want this to trigger the next area, basically, is what I'm worried about.
Sure thing.
If it does, I'm going to probably load it. Of course it does. the game doesn't give you any indication of what's going to trigger that cutscene, and I'm not ready for that yet. So, I guess we're going to do a little scummy scum. I played through that last time. It triggered too early, but... Excuse me. You know what? As dumb as this is... I mean, that's a literal guarantee. Look at how much damage that is. That is so insane. I can do this. I'll just do lightning hands. 11 damage with a single pistol shot. That's amazing. Alright. We got our kill. I'd much rather have her up top, but you know what? We gotta do what we gotta do. So.
Got it.
That should not trigger, so it better not. Yeah, he's just way too far back.
I'm all over it.
Loading fresh ammo.
She's almost out of ammo, so...
Ready to rock. On the move.
So the idea here is to just be ready and have all of our guys ready to go kind of further up, essentially. I know this won't trigger because she's standing at this. Oh God, of course. Whatever. We're just gonna roll with it. It's irritating, but it shouldn't be that hard. So we'll deal with it.
You're not supposed to be here. You were never meant to figure out our little trick. Full of surprises, aren't you? Soon to be full of holes.
I'm gonna take that rifle from you, buddy. That rifle's gonna be mine real soon.
All right, Menace, you know what to do. It's do or die time.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't have any armor. Missed shots generate shielding, can summon savage allies, which is chrysalids and berserkers. That's not good for us, obviously, and that's probably what he'll do immediately. Can enter Overwatch, ending their turn, which is also not great for us. And it doesn't trigger Overwatch, so there's no point in setting that up. The good news is 3+ attacks in a single turn will absolutely shred him. Didn't bring skirmishers, but we're not too worried about that. We should have more than enough damage to handle this. Well, that is not a good place to hide. Alright, well, I really didn't mean to trigger him that right then, but it's on. Okay, hello, it's on. I mean, I can't not do this.
Double or nothing.
I mean, I could kill him right here, which is kind of funny.
Heading out.
That's almost sad, really.
Special delivery.
That weapon of yours belongs in a museum.
Almost killed him with 2 people. Oh, I forgot about those guys. That'll be easy to kill. That's probably the weakest of all of them, so... Goodbye.
I suppose that That's
Home
why
run.
the elders want you back on the tactical side, Commander.
Wow, we absolutely destroyed.
When you get too close.
Okay, that's wise. Grapple out. Well done, well done.
A trick up my sleeve.
He's going to hit someone hard, or not. He's going to do that instead. Very weird. Trank shot, not good on our Templar. That's the last thing we want, so...
Soldier down. Get him back
We're
up
fine.
ASAP.
We'll be fine. Okay. This is manageable. And here's the reason why. First of all, he's not even dead yet, so what we need to make sure of is whoever shoots needs to have stock, which they do. And we only need 2 health. And that should at minimum do 3. The downside is whoever shoots won't be able to hit the won't be able to shoot at this, which is unfortunate for sure, but we're in a much better place than we... You know what? She probably has the lowest damage, but she needs to hit, and she doesn't have the miss. Let's see. Oh, 95% in full cover. That's actually not bad. Okay. We're going to try it with her first. Hopefully that will work.
You're not the top of the food chain anymore, Reaper.
Of course that misses.
Just off the mark.
Okay.
First shot is always crucial.
I can handle that.
That's a little irritating, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I had a better shot before I flanked. Doesn't make any sense. 38. Okay. If that's how you want to be, then we'll do it again. Not even necessary. Now, you know, that's just an irritation. I don't know how that didn't do the damage. Oh, because they got shielding. That's probably why. If I had just done what I was going to do from the beginning, it would have been fine. So, once again, this should be a guaranteed kill. And we won't waste the Reaper shot. No, he has nothing. It should be an auto kill. Oh, of course, she hits that one. At 27%? What was that? I didn't even look. Okay. That's what was supposed to happen from the beginning. But, alright.
It appears this device functions in a similar fashion to the capacitor we encountered previously. I recommend haste in disabling its prime mechanism to prevent the Chosen from regenerating indefinitely.
Yes, Doctor. Let's blow it to hell.
Okay, we've got to get... Oh, no, she's back up. Oh, excellent. That's even better, honestly. Okay, well...
If you say so.
Of course I can't move there. So...
On the move.
It's XCOM for you. You know what? I'm going to use rapid fire on this. Because I doubt we're going to need the damage for the actual throw. Just speeds our stuff up here. Free action for the bond mate. Okay, so who is my bond mate? Okay. Wow. So you do 9 to 11, and you do 8 to 10. So I'll do the advanced... Oops, I'll do the dual strike here. Free action on her. Wow, this is just absolutely going to destroy this thing. Then I'll be able to shoot with her again. She only did 9. Of course, she rolled low. It's fine. 6 to 7. What, 4 to 7 and it did 8? Wait, what? Oh, I forgot I still have him. Wow. Or her, excuse me. Okay, well, I didn't even have to use. Alright. Well, I'd say that's about as good as you could have possibly done it. Typically, this can take, on harder difficulties, this can take 2 or 3 turns.
The regeneration process has been interrupted. I believe now would be the appropriate time to take them out.
Then you know what to do. Take that creature down.
Wow, we have so much at our disposal here.
I am the hunter. Reapers are always vigilant.
Okay.
You cannot run.
He has literally no health. I almost feel sorry for him.
Find some new cover.
He's probably still going to hit us pretty hard. Oh, that's it. Okay. Well.
Just when I was starting to like you, you're the reason why this world can't have nice things.
Oh, man. I mean, literally, that's about as bad as you could possibly be.
I am in control now.
The little invert action, wide open.
It's going to take more than a few moves to slow me down, Commander.
Goodbye. 18 damage.
Did you see that one?
Well, that was simple. Alright. I'd say we were a bit overpowered for that one.
It wasn't easy, but we managed to pull it off, Commander.
Actually, it wasn't that hard.
Only we could see the look on the Elders' faces.
But I like that overpowered feeling.
Have to admit, didn't see this one coming. So, this is what it feels like to be afraid. Not my style.
Overwatch.
Okay. Only one got injured. Not a whole... I mean, we probably could have done something about it, but considering that mission, that wasn't that bad.
Even now, our enemy lurks in the shadows, plotting to destroy all we have built. To
Pretty cool
return
stuff.
us to the chaos of the old world. Only together
Okay.
can we oppose them. You...
Well, I have to say, Chosen are now knocked out for good. And now all we have to do is defeat the rulers, which are definitely more challenging. Oh, only one day.
I
Great.
don't know about peace, but at least it'll be
They're all
quiet
tired,
for a
though.
while.
So that's not great, but we should be alright. That's what I want, that and this. Research those ASAP. Got 3 Elerium cores, which is good. Advanced, that's not great, but we'll take it. Health boost and superior stock, which can be really cool. Got a couple of corpses. Okay, we'll be doing that immediately.
Battle. Advent stands no chance against our combined might, Commander.
Okay. Well, I'd say that was a success for sure. Get rid of all this nonsense now. And yeah. Save right here. Then we'll do another save saying all chosen defeated. Okay. So we will pick up right here when we come back next episode, and we will actually start moving the story forward, because I think we're at a point where between that and getting more satellite coverage, we're definitely at a point where we could do that.
Aliens didn't have enough
So
annoyed
we also need to
spokespeople.
actually...
Now we have these chosen running around, lecturing us day and night.
4. Let's go ahead and upgrade that.
Resistance communications facility upgraded.
Okay. I meant to do that earlier, actually. So now we have 16 contacts total that we can have And I gotta be honest, when this research finishes, actually, you know what? Research is gonna finish in 2 days. I really don't want another mission to spawn. Maybe we'll just do this real quick, just so I don't forget. What was I doing? All right.
Avenger plotting new course.
Hopefully we don't immediately get another mission, but I'm sure that's probably what's gonna happen. It's definitely likely. Okay, we got income back a little bit. We got 10 days to that. I mean, I guess we'll go scan for supplies. Could just scan for intel, honestly. Actually, you know what? That's what we're gonna do, because I don't really need the supplies now, if I'm being honest. Intel would be better.
It is just
okay,
as
that's
I
done.
Commander.
And we'll go ahead and get this going. I mean, I want to do this too, because we really do need the intel, but I gotta have the 100
send
weapons.
word as soon as we have something of note.
Okay. That's where we'll save it. Now that oh, no. The whole point of that was to upgrade this. That was quite literally the point. Okay, good. Now it's only 75 supplies, whereas I'm almost positive it was more than that before.
Power relay upgraded.
Oh wow, I didn't even realize I had no one in there. No, we did. Okay, yeah. So now we can go up to 39, but I don't really think it's going to be necessary. Like, if we really wanted to blow supplies, we could put a either a lab or a workshop. We don't need more resistance comms, I don't believe. We don't need more power. So these are the only two things we would need to build. We have more than enough slots, and then the defense matrix. So yeah, I doubt we'll be doing that, honestly. I guess we could just for fun, but I don't think we need it right now. Anyways, let's go ahead and save again. We'll save over this one. And this is where we'll pick up when we come back in the next episode. So I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.